What's it been? Oh, 5 months since I've done a state of the collection. What kind of state of the collection would I like to call this? Let's see, last time I did a bang for your buck. I ranked them based on what I thought the value was per money. I'm not sure that was a perfect system. It was a great idea though. I'm not sure I executed it well. Ultimately, I think watches are subjective. Your mood changes and you're going to feel differently about your watches on different days. And I don't know if I want to do a power ranking today. I'm going to call this the Watch Predators State of the Collection. That's what I think I'll call this one. I'm going to call this the Watch Predators State of the Collection because I am a watch predator. I'm going to explain that in a second. So the situation is I have 7 watches and I love them all. And this is my Sumo with a tiny micro scratch that you might not be able to see. That's fine with me if you can't see it. But I've got it on an end mill bracelet and it's really gloomy out today. So we got artificial light. And the Sumo is my beater watch. I wear it to the beach. I wear it to the swim pool. Can you believe it? It's a beater watch. A watch of that price. Unbelievable. So 44 millimeters, plays big enough. I'm so spoiled that this is a beater watch, I can't believe it. And if you're just looking for one watch, not a bad choice, not a bad choice. If you are sane enough that you can get by with just one watch, ooh, that would be a nice burst of sanity. This is a good choice. It's not too expensive for everyday wear. The bracelet's not the greatest. Look at this, look at that. Ooh, you can see the case because there's a big gap because I got a straight edge end mill without the curve on it that helps shield the case. I actually like it. I don't have a problem with the exposed case on the Seiko Sumo. You guys have seen that enough. Here's a specialty watch. This is the Seiko Transocean Blue. I don't have any watch like this. I don't have a blue dial like this. I've never told you this before. I pretty much divide my watches into 2 categories, warm and cool. And so if it's a cool watch like this one, I wear it with cool colors. I'm fanatical about that. So this would be worn with only cool colors, blues, certain shades of grays. Honestly though, this particular watch here, the best color shirt to wear this watch with is black. Of course, black is pretty much the best shirt for any watch, but with this blue, the black shirt is the best. Pretty small for a 44, plays like a 42, and has a real shiny dia shield on it. Sapphire. At this price point, it's hard to find anything like it, and got to keep the blue, man. Ain't blue in my life, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of cool colors, since we're on the cool color theme, here's another cool watch. This is the Marine Monster, and the Marine Monster is only 42 millimeters. And gosh dang, this is a nice watch. It's just so powerful. And 42 millimeters. The thing about this watch is it's overpriced. They got to come down about $150, and the bracelet is an abomination. And the super engineer really makes this watch happen. It's just not happening on the stock bracelet. And I do like the size. I've actually come down a lot smaller. It's funny. If I only had 2 watches in my collection, my 2 42 millimeter watches would do the trick. Here's a warm watch. The Seiko SBDC051. I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. This is the best watch I ever bought. I slightly like it more than the Orient Saturation Diver, just slightly. Just there's something about the finish, the luxury finish, and the way the sapphire just kind of like a domes over the case, and the way the lume markers brilliantly shine even in the daylight. And there's just something powerful about it. It feels very powerful wearing this 42 0.5 millimeter watch. I love it, and it's a warm watch to be sure. Here's another warm watch. Now what I love about the Orient Saturation Diver, come on, will you focus please? Are we having a hard time on this gloomy day with the artificial light? Ah, there you are. This is great wrist presence without being Las Vegas blinged out. And I love the wrist presence on this. And you know, everyone knows that at this price point, there's nothing like it. You can't beat it. And it's a great diver. And so now get to another warm watch. This is the Tuna 031 on an end mill. Much more comfortable on the end. The stock bracelet digs into me like a razor blade. Hey, don't dig into me. So I've got it on the end mill. Loving it on the end mill. It's a warm watch. Wear this with like a red shirt. I'm not wearing this with a cool colored shirt. I can't do it. If I have a cool colored shirt, I'd wear a cool watch. I'm Mr. Cool Watch Man. Man, this is the Seiko Tuna, one of the most beautiful watches I've ever owned, and I feel totally spoiled owning it. It's on a strap code Super Engineer. And did I mention Super Engineer with the when I was talking about? I hope I said Super Engineer. I might have said end mill. I don't want to make that mistake. So I have 7 watches. You know what's crazy is in this presentation I was going to tell you guys that I'm so happy with my collection, and I am. I really am happy, and I really in my imagination saw myself as resolving my watch madness, and I'm going to call this the Watch Predator's State of the Election. I am a watch predator because I have a gene in me. I'm always on the hunt for a new watch. And so what I mean by that is I have this amazing collection, and I do what people tell you to do so you don't become a spoiled little brat. I acknowledge my gratefulness, my gratitude for what I have, and yet it's really not a cure for the disease of being a watch predator. And what do I mean by that is the other night I was watching on Netflix, I was watching, I think it's called The Ugly Delicious. David Chang is a chef, and he had the first episode was about pizza. And he went to Italy to talk about, you know, what is the best pizza in the world, and it was about authenticity. And I saw a lot of dudes, a lot of chefs wearing chronograph watches. And as you can tell from what I just showed you, I have no chronographs. And of course, the watch predator in me went ape over these chronograph watches. Number one, I didn't know what they were. There was this like old Italian dude. He was in charge of like the international official what is Pizza Federation, and he would judge if you could belong to it or not. And it was hilarious. And he had a huge chronograph on. And now, because I'm a watch predator, I'm starting to dig chronographs again, and I'm kind of upset that I sold my chronographs. I'm wanting them back. Yeah, Mr. Rebuy. You are such a watch predator. Not only am I wanting them back, I'm kind of on the hunt for some kind of new chronograph now. What a predator you are, McMahon. What a golem you are, looking at the precious constantly. You don't have time to wear your watches, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to laugh at myself. I'm trying to laugh. That's all I can do. All right, so I am a watch predator. I don't know if there's an intervention that can help me. What am I going to do? Go to Malibu Cliffside Intervention Center for Addiction, spend $75K for the 3-month program? Hey, man, $75K, I could buy some serious watch wrist present stuff, man. Get out of here, man. So that's it, man. State of the collection from your friendly neighborhood watch predator. Until next time, I am out.